And welcome back. Well, our next guest feels that there is one major cause for a lot of the problems facing youth and young people in our city, and it's self-worth. Joining us now from the Project Restoration Resource Agency to tell us all about a career fair that they're having tomorrow, so put it on your calendar, is the director, Walter Fields, and youth leaders Anthony Blake and Edward Rogers. Thanks for being here, all of you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. I love this. So let's talk a little bit about exactly what this is. So kind of lay it on the line. What is Project Restoration's purpose? What do you do through your program?
Well, Project Restoration was designed in 2008 to inspire and to empower individuals through employment.
Yep.
And so the goal is always to offer gainful employment to individuals post-incarceration and just those that are struggling in our community and needing assistance financially.
So where does the self-worth come in? Because that's one of the things we mentioned where it's like that seems to be such a problem with young people.
Yes.
Is finding that self-worth and their footing and place in the world.
Well, the self-worth really comes and is driven from mentorship, giving individuals the knowledge that they are valuable and that anyone can have challenges and yet overcome those challenges to be successful.
Yeah. Talk about your roles. Are you both youth leaders?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you do as a youth leader with the Restoration Project?
So through Project Restoration, I do a lot of community service, and Project Restoration allows me to do my drives through them. And so an example of that is where I collected water to donate to Flint, Michigan. I also did a water and toiletry drive for the victims of Hurricane Maria. And
Good for you.
They helped me do that, and it was very successful.
And how did you feel after you did that? Because I think, you know, when we talk about self-worth and things that you do to give back and obviously something to give to others, how did you feel after you did those projects?
After doing those projects, it made me feel worth something, because Project Restoration, they praised me for it, and you know, it just feels good to help others, and they allow me to do that.
It's often true we feel more for,
Yes.
you know, when we give than sometimes even, you know, some of the people that we give to. How about for you? What does it mean to be a youth leader?
For me, you know, I do a lot of things with him also. I try to like help him and push him. Like, he's older than me, so it gives me a lot of...
He's your mentor.
Yeah, like, yeah, both
right?
these guys. Yeah, so it's like I have like big shoes to fill, and so it pushes me and it challenges me to, you know, live up to a standard of excellence and to, you know, make sure that I stay on track and I stay focused. And then also it's like it makes you feel important that people actually care about your future. Not only your future, your present. And people will take time to make sure that you're going to be successful. And it's just like, okay, now I have comfort knowing that somebody actually cares. And like, once again, it goes into self-worth. It makes me know like, you're worthy, you got this, you can do it.
How do your friends respond? Because I think that's a big thing. If you've got friends who aren't on such a good path, or friends who, you know, see what you're doing, do they want to be a part of what you're doing? Or, you know, how do they feel towards you being youth leaders?
Well, I do have quite a few friends that come with me to Project Restoration, and they often look up to Walter Fields, which is my pastor. They look up to him, and he also mentors to them and gives them good advice on how to stay on the right path. And what I learned from him, I pass it on to them to, you know, give them a quick reminder to stay on the right path and continue to persevere through adversity.
I love it. You talked about starting this back in 2008.
Yes.
Why was this so important to you, especially as a pastor, as a man, as a mentor?
Well, coming through challenges myself in life, one of the hindrances that I face coming home was employment. And I believe that everyone deserves another chance. And employment is a great step in giving a person confidence and empowering them to make a change in their lives, and then also move forward to the future things that have been designed for their lives.
So let's talk about this career fair, because that's what you're doing for people. You're giving an opportunity for people to come out, have a chance to really put together resumes, have job interviews on the spot.
Yes, yes.
What will the day include?
Well, first of all, we have over 30 employers who have committed to coming. As a matter of fact, we had to decline a few employers because of lack of space.
Wow.
And they're coming to do resume building, as you said, as you stated. They're going to do art articulation classes, just the ability to articulate in the midst of an interview, and even credit restoration services that will be there, on-spot interviews, and I'm just telling you, it's going to be amazing, because people will now, right in the heart of the city of Milwaukee, have an opportunity to come and gather resources that they normally would not be able to participate in. So we're excited at Project Restoration about what's going to happen on Monday.
You should be. It's happening tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. Here's some information so you can take part in the big career fair that's going on again tomorrow. It's from 10 to 2. You can learn more at the website prmke.org. The phone number on your screen as well. It's going to be right on 53rd Street in Milwaukee in the lower level. We'll be right back after the break.